Beyond the Week. I haven't done a posing video in a while. I just got back from a workout, hence why I'm freaking sweaty as hell. But I'm gonna show you guys how to do a side chest pose. Now I feel like this pose is a pretty important one, especially when you're showing off, you know, your arm progress, but as well obviously as your chest. And this is a really hard pose for most people to hit because you have no idea, right? You have no idea how to position yourself, and if you don't hit this one right, it actually makes you look smaller instead of making you look bigger and complimenting you. So I'm gonna try to show you guys exactly how I hit the side chest pose to really show off my aesthetics, my physique really well, and I hope it can really help you guys out as well. So first things first, can't do this in a tank, gotta take this off. Now real quick, this is how the pose is supposed to look. Something like this, right? Pull back, show off this part of your chest. Big pec is that you want to make this pec look as big as possible, and you want to bring your shoulder up so that this pec looks big as well. I'm going to show you guys how to do this step by step. First things first, you don't want to stand forward when you're doing this. Whoever you're showing it to or whatever camera you're posing for, you want to stand exactly sideways, profile view to it. Then the second step is I always like to straighten out the arm that's closest to the side that's going to look. So if you're doing a right side chest, then you want to straighten this right arm out, flex your tricep, bring it up here, grab with your other hand on your wrist. This is what really helps me, is as I'm coming back, you're gonna pull back like this, sliding your elbow as close as you can into your ribs as you're pulling it back. God, I'm really sweaty, aren't I? It's horrible. This shoulder's gonna stay lower, and this shoulder's gonna go higher. And the reason you do this is watch. As you pull back, this one comes low, shows off this pec really well, and because this one comes up, you're able to show off your entire torso, and this one looks bigger, whereas if you just stayed level with your shoulders, this one doesn't show off as well. Now, as you're sliding this front arm backwards, you should also be rotating your torso, but trying to keep your hips relatively in the same spot facing forward. So your hips are still side view from the camera or whoever you're posing for, but your torso is twisting. This gives you the illusion of being wider and broader, which is gonna make you in turn look really big. I am sweating! So that's gonna look like this. Straight arm, pulling it back, and as you're pulling this front arm back, I almost forgot about this, push your elbow down. You don't wanna bring your elbow up. You wanna keep your shoulder down as far as you can, and you wanna pull your elbow down, and that's gonna help you contract your chest really well, while turning your torso, right? Turning your torso, and showing this pec off. You're trying to flex this outside pec as hard as you can, kind of like a cable crossover, right? So that this one is nice and contracted, also really thick. Now I'm gonna run through the pose one more time from the very beginning and give you kind of some notes that I can think of as I'm doing it. So you set up sideways to the camera, put your front arm forward, flex the tricep, grab on top of the wrist. As you're pulling back, pushing your shoulder down, pushing your elbow down, keeping your elbow pressed against your ribs. Slide back, squeeze your bicep, right? This makes your arm look really hard. It looks like you have less body fat. Come down. Now this side of my chest is flexed, bringing this side up. Just like that. See how my torso is twisting? Just like that. Keep that left side flexed. You can flex your left tricep or arm or whatever you want to do. And that's pretty much it. There's the side chest. Now I should probably also warn you guys that side chest is one of my worst poses. I'm actually really not that good at it, but people always ask me about it, and I can give you some good tips to, you know, get your idea of how to do the side chest well, but I am not very good at it, honestly. I feel like it's a pose that's a little odd for me, whereas a lot of the other poses I feel a lot more comfortable with. So that being said, I need to practice this pose more. Now this is one of those poses where when you're just beginning, when you don't have a lot of muscle mass, it's gonna be harder to hit. And as you get more muscle mass, it becomes easier to hit because you have more control of your muscles, you actually have more size so you can see the pose being hit correctly. But that doesn't mean that you should not practice this pose. If you practice this pose from the beginning when you don't have that much muscle, as you practice it, you'll get better at the pose, and as you're getting better at the pose, you'll get more muscle, so in turn, you'll just get really good at side chest poses. So there you go, guys. There's how to hit a side chest pose the way I hit it. If you haven't learned this pose before, I hope this video really helps you, and even if you have learned this pose before, I hope it kind of like, you know, gives you a different idea of how to hit this pose. On a side note, I've gotten a lot of comments from people wanting me to review Quest chips, so if you want me to do that, leave it in the comments below just so I know that there are some people that want me to do that, and I will get on that immediately. Also, leave in the comments below what poses you want to see me hit next. Alright man, that was the absolute sweatiest video that Humorous Fitness has ever done. Disgusting. I know. Team Beyond the Week, lift heavy. die, MIRIN! Alright, listen up everyone. Lanky Progress, or as you know him, LP, is almost to 1,000 subscribers, and it's my own personal goal to get him there, so go subscribe to him, please. And yes, he is my real brother.